You've made a mistake, you've experienced a setback, you went through a painful season, and now you started believing that one chapter of your life is the entire story. But here's what I believe God wants you to hear today. Stop letting one bad season define your whole life. Hello, beautiful souls. And welcome back to Voices of Hope. I am Miss Prue and I'm so grateful you're here today. Before we begin, I want to tell you about a new book, The Power of Peace and Purpose. If you've been struggling with disappointment, stress, or uncertainty, this book was written to help you find peace in difficult seasons and move forward with purpose. You can find the Amazon link in the description below. Now let's get into today's message. One of the biggest mistakes we make in difficult seasons is assuming they will last forever. When you are hurting, it feels permanent. When you are struggling, it feels endless. When life isn't going the way you've planned, it's easy to believe that things will never improve. But feelings are not facts, and a season is not a lifetime. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says, "There is a time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens." Notice the word season, not forever, not permanent, a season. Every season eventually changes. Winter becomes spring. Night becomes morning. Storms eventually pass. Yet when we are in the middle of a difficult season, we often forget that. We start defining ourselves by our struggles. If we are experiencing failure, we call ourselves failures. If we experience rejection, we believe we are unwanted. If we go through a setback, we assume our future is ruined. But one experience does not define your identity. One bad year does not define your future. One disappointment does not erase God's purpose for your life. Think about Peter. He denied Jesus 3 times. If Peter had allowed that failure to define him, his story would have ended there. But God saw beyond his mistake. God saw who Peter could become, and God sees beyond your difficult seasons too. He sees beyond your mistakes, beyond your setbacks, beyond your disappointment. He sees the person you are becoming. And maybe today, God wants you to stop looking at your life through the lens of your worst moments, because your worst moments is not your whole story. There is more ahead, more growth, more healing, more opportunities, more purpose. The chapter you are in right now is not the final chapter. So don't give up, don't lose hope, and don't let one difficult season convince you that your best days are behind you, because they still may be ahead of you. Thank you so much for listening today. If you are going through a difficult season, I want you to remember this. A bad season is not a bad life. Keep trusting, keep growing, keep moving forward. And if this message spoke to your heart, I want to invite you to go deeper. My book, The Power of Peace and Purpose, was written to help people find hope, healing, and direction through life's most challenging seasons. You can get the copy through my Amazon link in the description below. If this episode encouraged you, please like, comment, and subscribe to Voices of Hope. And don't miss the next episode. Stay hopeful.